Hi, it's me, Brown Goddess. Okay, so today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me, while I discuss Snowfall. Now, I know I'm wrong for not being there to give y'all the run by run play that I've been giving y'all the past couple of videos of each episode, but um, life happens. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on and whatnot. I'm not gonna go into detail of what's been going on, but it's been a lot of stuff going on the past 3 days. I stay in Georgia, so they had a hurricane and they evacuated some parts of Georgia. And I had a friend, we're gonna call him he my friend, to come stay with me for the past 3 days because they were evacuated in Savannah, but the Hurricane Dorian didn't hit or any impact or anything. So he went back yesterday, so now I'm able to record videos and stuff like that. So what we're not gonna do, my get ready with me and my makeup that I'm going to do today, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is a such and such brush. Oh, this is a. We're not doing that. We're not doing any of that. I'm not gonna put anything in the description bar. It's no crime or anything to use drugstore stuff as opposed to high-end stuff. I do both, but it's not like if I use a brown pencil from the beauty supply store to fill in my brows, is gonna make them look worse than if somebody buys a $18 one from somewhere else. So I'm not gonna say, oh, you don't have to know. It's a brown brush. It's a brown pencil, and I'll probably show you the colors of the eyeshadow, but it's not like if you don't use the same one I use, it's not gonna come out the same. It's according to what you do and what how you do it. So I do my brows first. No, it's not a specific way you're supposed to do this first and do that first. I just choose to do my brows first because it takes, I think, the shortest amount of time. People say it takes the longest, but it takes me the shortest amount of time. But don't mind my hair or anything like that. So I'm gonna prime first, and then we're gonna discuss Snowfall in between. We're gonna attempt to do this because when you're doing stuff, you tend to not concentrate on what you're thinking about. So, okay, so we're going to get our primers out. Sorry. Okay. I don't really need to moisturize because I have like dry, oily skin, especially in the summertime. So I don't do it because I prime my face with 2 different primers, so I won't have the oils seep through as easily. So yeah, I do this one. It's just I like her. I do this one first, and then I do the other one second. So Snowfall. I think Snowfall is the best series out. Even I'm a Power fan, and Claws, it went off, and I'm thinking that they renewed it another season. But what was that? Snowfall, yeah, it's good. I don't know if I'm gonna review Power because everybody watches Power, and then I don't want to get sued by 50 Cent because I ain't about that life. I don't have it, so I don't think I'm gonna do Power because everybody pretty much rather see it for themselves than to look on YouTube for a review of it. Cause they already get mad when you go on Facebook and talk about it before the show. Everybody gets to see it. They will kill you for that. So anywho, okay, so Snowfall. It's been crazy. So how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna pick out certain characters and tell you what's going on with them, get you caught up with what's going on with them and the episodes. So we're gonna do Reed first. Reed and his ex-wife. So Reed and his ex-wife pretty much, she knows about his secret of him dealing with, being in the CIA and doing the drug thing. She knows all about that, and he's trusting her because she got him and the Colombians connected with the club that he wanted, the nightclub that he wanted that I mentioned in the last one. So they got the club up and running and stuff, and I think that him and her are getting a little too comfortable because they're like doing coke and stuff like that or whatever. But Franklin and him sell crack. They harden it up and everything. But they're the Reed and his wife and the Colombians and stuff, they do, rich white people. Not trying to say them, but the rich white people, they do blow. And it seems like the black people are doing the crack. So anywho, so they're running, the Colombians with the nightclub. And so she goes and she meets up with the lady who Reed killed, the DA lady, her partner. She goes and meets up with him and tells him about what's going, not what's going on, but what's going on with because he's like insisting, he's trying to get her help with trying to figure out what happened with his partner. She don't know that she's that Reed him, and also killed her and buried her. She don't know nothing about that. I don't think she knows about what the part that Reed is playing. So her stupid self, she ends up going to meet up with Andre, Melanie's daughter, the police guy. She ends up meeting up with him and tells him, she can help him take down Franklin and all this kind of stuff. And she ends up getting Reed messed up, and the people call and tell the Colombians that Reed is, he needs to, figure, see what's Reed's connection with why the DA and them is trying to take down the Colombians now. So Reed gonna meet up with the Colombians and for the exchanging of the money and the drugs and the money. And they have the office at the club, this room in the club, lined with nothing but plastic, everything with plastic. They got a chainsaw. They about to cut Reed up. They want to know who are you and why are they trying to take us down? Why the DA calling us? He got his inside man calling him, telling him they trying to take down the Colombians. So he goes and he's like, let me explain. I'm with the CIA. So they go and he runs down the whole involvement, his whole involvement. And he's like I'm not trying to take you down. We're not even trying to, deal with you. We doing this for something else. If you help me to continue doing what I'm doing, you got immunity. We can't even we won't even touch you. So he convinces them to, let him live and everything. And they got a deal. So the Colombian man is cool with the CIA to try to help, take the bigger person down. So he did okay. So how I'm telling you is not how it happened in the series. I'm just telling you what's going on with the people. So Reed is now knowing that the ex-wife told. So he contacts, but when he figures it out, he goes to these payphones, and he calls each individual person who's connected to him. Franklin, the guy, the guy who Franklin got involved with this whole ordeal. I forgot his name. The old man. He contacts him. He contacts also. He tells everybody to lay low, cause you got to figure out what his next move is since he was outed or whatever. So he goes. He's mad now. He's mad. So now he goes and and the ex-wife come in, and he basically like, what did you do? What did you do? And she goes and tells, and she's like, it's we can get out of this. We don't have to do this anymore. And he was like, no, like I told you when I let you know what was going on. I'm in this for a bigger deal. Like, no, I can't trust you. Ain't no us. Leave your keys. Get out the warehouse. I want nothing else to do with you or whatnot. So she's upset because she's can't believe that he don't want to. He picked still doing what he's doing over leaving. He was like, ain't no us. We can't just look where we're in too deep. We can't just stop doing what we doing or whatever. So he don't want no parts of her. So that's what they doing. Okay, so that's that with them. Now also he just basically doing what he doing in Mexico, running his little thing in Mexico. He's kind of laying low right now or whatever. So the old guy, he tell him to get all this stuff, and get out. So he packs up his people, and they're getting in the car with what they got, what little clothes they got, and what little money that they got to go and get away from, so the DA won't catch them doing anything. So somebody goes and takes out. They try to kill him, but they end up taking out one of his, friends. Shoots him right in the head. Him and the other guy peels out or whatnot. So he's upset about that, and he's like trying to get with Reed to get revenge on that. Okay, that's what they doing. Just setting my eyes on. I'm telling you, don't ask me because I'm already all over the place. But that's what's going on with that. So let me see who else. Okay. So Melody, the last thing happened with Melody was she got jumped. Okay, when she got jumped, she ended up going back home, and she didn't want to go to school right away because she had the bruises and stuff from when she had got jumped, the girls don't like her because they know that because of her dad, some of their relatives got messed up or busted. So they don't like Melody. But anyway, so Melody decides to go with her best friend to this party. So she go with her best friend to this party, and she goes with her best friend to this party, and they ended up trying the crack. Not they, but Melody. Melody and the guy friend there end up trying the crack. So they get the crack, and she gets hooked on the crack. So she goes home or whatever, and then she sneaks out or whatever because her dad was trying to take her ahead of time to go to the place. Well, she when she went to him, she was like, yeah, I want to go, but let me go to this party, say bye to my friends, and then we can go off to school. So she hooks on to the crack, whatever. So then she's hooked onto the crack. So now she's getting missing, and the dad is like looking for her. He don't know what's going on with her. So then she so he goes and enlists Franklin's help, and Franklin finds her at this at the crack house, or one of the trap houses. So they at the trap house or whatever, and she's mad, and she like hits Franklin because she's trying to sell something. She's trying to sell something to the crack people so they can give her crack. And so and so he was trying to get her, and she didn't want to go. So Leah was trying to explain to him that once the crack get her, she's gone, because the girl who he's in love with, LaWanda. He's in love with LaWanda, and she got hooked onto the crack. She got hooked onto the crack or whatever. So he was basically like, you trying to save her. He's trying to say that she's different from LaWanda and everybody else who gets hooked on the crack. And he's trying to explain, like, Melody is a good girl, but at the same token, once, it's crack. Like, yeah, once you do crack, you a crackhead. Like, you crack. It's crack. But, so he, don't want to hear the truth, even though Melody basically, kicked him in the stomach or the nuts or whatever. He was like, okay, you on your own. I'm not coming to, and he told the guys, like, don't call me about this situation no more. So he left her there. So in the meantime, while Melody's off doing the crack, her and LaWanda's like got connected with each other, and LaWanda got like different ways to like get crack if they don't have money. So they broke into the skating rink where Melody was working at. Well, they ain't breaking in, she had a key or access code. So he was in there trying to get stuff and like in there skating and doing crack together. And before, that part that I just told you, I told you this all over the place. LaWanda jumped Melody and took the necklace that her mom gave her to go try to sell it. And that's what she found LaWanda at, trying to sell the necklace at the crack house. And she jumped her back and got the necklace back, but she ended up selling the necklace anyway because she's still on the crack. So her and Franklin is into it or whatever because of that, and she's still on crack. So Andre is at the house waiting on her Melody to come back because now she on one of her binges. And like I said, Reed's wife ran into him to try to get help. Enlisted, just basically trying to take Franklin out. So Melody's off doing crack. Andre's off. Andre is like going through things because he's worried about Melody. His partner is still trying to get information on Franklin, and he tells him where Franklin lays his head. Okay, so he finds out where Franklin is staying, and he breaks into the house. He ended up cutting wires. He ended up cutting the wires or whatever to the alarm system because he's a cop. He can get through, and 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 he gets into Franklin's house. So he gets into Franklin's house and he sees the money, deposit money. He don't see no dope because Franklin don't keep dope at the house. He got all his money in his back room. He cut him with a lock cutter. Andre did, and he ends up trashing the house because he's mad because he really can't find nothing. He's not a law against having all the money in the house, but he don't have nothing showing what Franklin is doing, no kind of evidence. So then he gets mad and trashes the house. So he trashes the house. He ends up bumping up against the pool table. The pool table is where Franklin has the information, all of the pictures connecting him to Reed, all of the information connecting Reed to the CIA, all the pictures dealing with him and the old guy. He has all the evidence, collateral evidence, in case anything goes down with him. He has ways to cover his tracks. Andre finds everything in the pool table. Okay, so he leaves and he goes back home and he's looking over the articles that Franklin dug up with why his dad killed the brother. It's just a lie. It's a lie. So he finds it or whatever. Andre is at the house. Franklin goes home and notices the house is trashed. None of the money is gone. Anything. He's looking like, oh my God. So he realizes that the stuff is missing out the pool table. He don't know who did it. He don't know who got it or none of that. So now he just got the money, picked up everything that he needed out of the house, and he left. He goes and meets up with his aunt, his mom, and all them, and let them know that somebody took the articles and stuff that he had. They like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they all connected with it. Excuse me. So they gotta try to figure out who got it, who has it, and so they looking like. So he's thinking about it. It got to be Andre. It got to be Andre. But he still has his gun, his badge from when the lady, drugged him and took his gun, his badge. So eventually he got to go meet up with Andre. So I'm trying to figure out what colors I'm going to use. Do I want to do purple? We're going to do purple, okay? So now he has to figure out what he's going to do. How he's gonna get this stuff back. So Melody is on the run. I mean, she wants to stop doing what she's doing and go back home now because she can't keep, because her and LaWanda hooked back up, and LaWanda's talking about robbing this old lady, and Melody, she still has like some good mind, some good morals in her, even though she's on the crack. So she's like, I don't want to rob old lady. Like, I'm not doing this no more. And so she was like, forget you, Wanda. And so now she's like, I'm going home. Okay. So that's what she's doing. She's on her way home. All right. And so who else? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's nothing else really you need to know about what nobody else is doing, because hell, everybody connected to each other some kind of way. So what is okay? So the uncle and the auntie, Franklin's uncle and auntie is laying low too at a friend's house. So that's where they're at. So there's nothing spectacular going on with them. And oh, it was so funny. The last one was so funny when Leon and Franklin got into it. Okay, so what was I saying? So okay, so basically what happened was that okay, so we caught up to this, not this episode, but you know, whatever. So what's the name's on her way home, and Franklin goes and he sneaks in to Andre and them house through Melody's window. How he would sneak in to have sex with Melody. So he sneaks in. Andre's sitting at the table. He's sitting at the table, looking over the thing, and Franklin is talking to him, and he's like, "You need to get out of town." He was like, "You need to get out of town, leave us alone." He's like, "Take Melody, you know, with you." And their plan was to go and stay with Andre's sister in Louisiana, I think she stays in. So that's the plan, for them to go stay with her while he gets Melody clean and get her Melody clean and get her away from, you know, the crack and stuff. And that's what the plan was. And so Franklin thinks about it, and he don't believe that he thinks that he knows, you know, he knows that Andre knows too much, and he can't risk him telling anybody, because he don't know who he's told already. So he shoots Andre in the head and makes it look like a suicide, and puts his gun in his hand. Okay, it makes it look like suicide. So Andre is now dead. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so Andre is dead. Franklin kills Andre. So now, I don't know, I think I need to bring this in. But yeah, so he did, and he killed him. So it goes to Wednesday's episode. So Wednesday's episode is basically, I'm gonna run this through in like 5 minutes, because I don't remember anything sticking out to me. I can't even remember. Look, y'all, don't give me the line. I know that it was fun. You gotta, I don't know, I think you gotta see it's funny. But basically what's going on in this is that Melody is staying with her best friend, right? And her best friend knows that she's doing the crack. So her mom is like, you know, I want to go check on Melody in the room. And she's like, no, we're going to leave her alone. It's, you know, she's going through a hard time right now because her dad, you know, dealing with her dad's death and stuff. And she didn't tell her mama that Melody is on the crack. And so the mom goes in there to check on her, and she's doing the crack. So the mama is telling her she has to leave. She has to get out the house because she don't want that association with her family. So Melody grabs her stuff and she gets out of the house. She's out. So she goes back home and she sees where her dad's body was on the table because she cut the police tape. And she goes in her room and she notices that the lock on her window was not secure. And she realizes that Franklin is the one who shot her dad. So she's like, oh my. So now she has the revenge out on Franklin. She has to try to convince someone that Franklin was the one who killed her dad. She don't know, but she gotta try to convince. So she goes and meets up with the dad's partner who got the information on Franklin. He goes and meets up with the dad's ex-partner. And so and she tried to convince him that Franklin was the one who killed the dad or whatever. So he takes, she goes to the house, he takes heed of what she says. So now he wants to try to get back Franklin in order to, because he killed his partner. So in the meantime, the mom meets up with Melody's aunt because she comes into town or whatever. And they have to do the funeral for for Andre. So she offers to do the wake for the dad. And she was like, oh, that's so nice or whatever, because she don't know what's going on. So the mom, is helping the sister do the wake for the dad. So I'm trying to think of why Franklin and the other guy and Leon had got into it. He was like, drive, motherfucker. They got into it out. We'll recap it next week or some shit. So, anywho, so they got the wake going on. Everybody's at the wake. So what happened was, before the wake, Franklin gets stopped by the police, and it's the partner. So the partner gets in the back seat of Franklin's car, and he has a gun, and Franklin said Franklin is crying. So he thinking that the guy just been like kill him. But what happens is that Franklin offers him money. Well, they agreed on Franklin paying him because he got a cop salary. He he won't in on what's going on. So he's in on it now, the partner. So they're all at the wake. And Melody's there, and she sees Franklin talking to the partner. So she now knows that he's in on it with Franklin, so he can't help her or whatever. So she disappears or whatever. And Franklin goes after her. So Franklin is going after her to, talk to her. And she basically turns around and she says, you killed my dad. I know you killed my dad. And she shoots Franklin in the shoulder. Franklin falls. Okay? So then he's crawling away, and she shoots him again 2 more times in the back. So now Franklin is shot, and he's clinging to life on the floor in their old house. Melody's old house. I think they're in Melody's also. Getting killed. He's shot. He's laying on the floor clinging to life. She walks outside and drops the gun on the front lawn and just walks away. So now Franklin is shot, clinging to life, holding on to holding on to life, and that was the end of the episode. Now I am so sorry. Do not judge me. I am so sorry that I can't remember. That's why I write down stuff, because my memory is bad. So that's what's, because if I don't do that, I'm gonna forget some key stuff in the show. So I guess this was a bad idea, recapping what I can remember as opposed to writing it down. But hey, I'll make up for it next week with that episode, because that one is the finale. So I have to write down everything that's going on with that. So I'm sorry, I gotta do my wing liner without talking. And okay. See? I'll blend it out. So yeah, so that's basically what's going on with Snowfall. And I think it's a very good series for people to get into. If you have, I can't even, and then I'm gonna tell you what it is. Like my oh man, right? He hasn't had a chance to talk. To watch all of the seasons. So when he was here and I was watching it, I couldn't even talk to him about it because he don't want to watch it until he get caught up with the season. And I'm like, who am I supposed to talk about it with? Like, talking to y'all, it's like me talking and y'all just listening. I don't have nobody saying, oh, you remember when, blah, blah, blah. To refresh my memory, because my memory kind of shot a little bit. Well, I'm going to say, I ain't going to say it's shot. I'm going to say I remember what I want to remember sometimes. But yeah, it's like, I can't remember every single detail unless I write it down. And I hate that because, my mind ain't no good sometimes. But, or I forget a key point. And then, bam, there you got, I done missed it. You forgot about such and such. But, I don't know, I got my friend. She hit me up today and she was like, girl, did you catch the episode of Snowfall? And I was like, yeah, but it was before I came and did the video. I should have probably talked to her first and maybe I could have got a recap. But I'm going to call her in a little while and check on her and see. Let's see if we can talk about that. But yeah, so I'm going to use Fenty in the 400. Okay, see, so I lost. No, I'm not about to do this. I gotta put my damn lashes on. So anywho, so what it is, right, is that I lost weight. I'm almost under 200 pounds. And when I was bigger, I was darker. Now, I don't know what the whole concept is with losing weight and getting lighter. But when I lost weight, especially my face, I got lighter. So now the colors, the shades that I used to have, is too dark for me. So I had the 420. See, and so it oxidizes. You see, and it gets a little darker. It looks like my perfect shade, but look, makeup is so tricky, especially when it oxidizes. And I don't like makeup with red or orange undertones. Yeah, I'm gonna reuse these lashes with red or orange undertones. I just don't. I don't like. Mine's go with like a. It's kind of like a warm. Is it warm or cool? I don't like. I like the yellows. It's like the yellow undertone in there instead of the olive or something. I think it's called. I like those undertones as opposed to the red ones. So I don't, because when it oxidizes, it had me looking orangey. Cause like I got this foundation here, great foundation, but it turns like I think Revlon. Sorry, Revlon, but I don't think that their shades have a lot of red undertones in it. With their makeup with women of color, they got like this line that just came out, and I seen the commercial with Ashley Graham in it, which is I love her to death, and I'm glad she's having a baby. Yay! I forgot when she's due, but she's pregnant with her baby. I think she's pregnant with a boy. I'm not sure. Look, if I'm wrong, well, it's not like it's a crime. But I could have swore she said she was having a boy. Anyway, congratulations to her and her husband. He's a cute little black guy. But I think Ashley might be blank in her former life. She's a real sweet lady. She looks like she's a real sweet lady. I like her personality. But yeah, so she's having a baby or whatever. And yeah, she did the commercial for Revlon, and they got like all these shades as they have out, and I don't know, I want to try them or whatever. So, but yeah, it takes me like a second to put on lashes because I've been doing this every day since Nicki Minaj came out. Because I think that's when everybody started wearing the fake lashes. And y'all hear Nicki Minaj is retiring because she wants a family. And I mean, hey, congratulations to her. It's a lot of people that having mixed emotions about that, but I don't care. I mean, she made Hot Girl Summer with Meg Thee Stallion, and it's a catchy song, nice little beat and everything. Some people, I mean, her verse is like mediocre in that song, but I think she just did it because Meg was hot, and then she thought, I don't know, I guess she thought everybody was gonna be like, yeah, she taking up for her, but people are still like, but look, it took for her her whole career to do a collab with another female artist, I'm gonna say, and then she chooses Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion is the one who's on right now, and really and truly, I guess she thought it was gonna make her more popular because she was on the song. But in reality, Meg Thee Stallion's part is still more fire than hers is. But that's just my opinion. And that's all the opinion that matters at this point. In my mind is mine. So, yeah, so she needs to go ahead and go out with the bang. Like while she's loved by the Barbs and just go ahead and get married and have her family with the guy no one knows anything about. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the liner under here, and then I'll smudge the color after. So that's what yeah, she's retiring, so rest in peace to Nikki's career. I don't know. So, damn contacts. See, I'm wearing these contacts to get practice with putting them in on a daily because my sight is my man. I've been having good vision, really good vision all of my life since losing the weight or whatever. My vision has been blurry, and I don't know if it's because this bright ass sun with this shift change and everything, or is it me getting older? So I wear the contacts to try to get practice, because I don't like stuff in my eyes for real. But I'm getting practice because I know I'm not gonna wear glasses like that. And I mixed the Fenty with the color stay because the color stay, look, if you start off with putting on makeup and you want a good drugstore foundation, I'm talking about a good drugstore foundation, get L'Oreal True Match. This one is in cappuccino. But man, look, I've been going to that. It used to be the Maybelline, but I like Maybelline. Fit me. I really do. I just said that the color that I have available to me is a little darker, so I'll mix that with a lighter foundation that I have, and and do that, and then I'll get the color. But my go-to every day is my L'Oreal True Match. I'm telling you, it's so pretty and it blends so. I've got to do something, but it blends so well. Forgot the color correct, but hey, anywho, so see how that? Can you see? It's cute, ain't it? Okay. So don't forget your neck because y'all be tripping sometimes. Y'all be tripping. Not blending y'all damn neck looking like y'all on a sequel to The Mask or some shit, or y'all trying to be Jason Voorhees. I don't know what the heck y'all be doing sometimes, but so this is my ColourPop. concealer, and it's the same color almost. And I'm older, and I have like these lines and stuff underneath my eyes, and I don't want foundation under there because it tends to crack. Cause I don't know. So this is just for my if I put on the foundation, and if I for my mustache. So you should use the same pad that you was doing with the makeup because it's pretty much the same color. You probably can't tell from my phone or from the angle or what it did, but I can. Okay. So, excuse me. So we got that. Okay, so, what else we talking about? What else is going on in the news and in the world? Oh my God. So, you know what I saw? I got a chance to see these past few days when the hurricane was supposed to come in. That Dave Chappelle comedy on Netflix. I'm sorry, but I'm one of these people that have this weird, like, sense of humor. And I know that everybody is not a Dave Chappelle fan because I don't know why, but everybody has become so sensitive to certain things. Now, I'm not going to go on like this rant, a racist rant. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say is how can you be laughing? Some people are laughing at the Michael Jackson jokes. And I don't feel like that man did that to them kids. They was just trying to tarnish his legacy, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother different day. But how can you laugh at the Michael Jackson situation? You laugh at the Juicy Smollett. If you've seen the comedy, if you've seen the Netflix, then you know what I'm talking about. The Juicy Smollett, you laughed at that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, how can you pick to laugh at that stuff, but then when it came down to when he was talking about the transgender people, it's all of a sudden not funny. It's all of a sudden not funny. All of it is funny to me. The whole thing was hilarious. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what this reminds me of. You ever notice a person, like they're the class clown? You were in class and they were the class clown. And they could make jokes about everybody in the classroom. As soon as somebody gets up and says something about them and everybody laughs at them, it's not funny. They can't take the joke. So that is my whole point, is it's their jokes. Like, if a person who tells jokes tells stories about things that they go through and their perception of certain things. That's what they do. If you felt like Dave Chappelle wasn't funny when he did his the Chappelle show, then I think that those people are the ones who didn't go and watch the special. But for people who felt like, oh, he's funny or he has funny moments, I'm gonna go check this out. But then he did the damn. It was did in Atlanta. He did the show. The show was filmed, and the it was taped in Atlanta. Like, you knew he was gonna say some jokes about, because y'all know what Atlanta's known for. I'm not finna sit up. Don't do that. We're not finna sit up there and act like we don't know. We're not finna sit up there and act like and patronize each other behind what Atlanta is known for. We're not gonna do that. So yeah, he just made jokes. Look, it was funny. The Juicy Smollett, when the comedy, the part he said about the Juicy Smollett, it was so freaking funny to me. You guys need to get a sense of humor. I died when he was like, when that fool said, when he was telling him about how Jesse was doing the talk with the policeman, supposed to be giving the report giving the report, and he was describing, talking about where he was going, and that motherfucker said, excuse me, he said, and I was headed to the subway. And the officer was like, sandwich? Ooh, Lord, I'm sorry. That was funny. Y'all might look. I told y'all I got a weird sense of humor. That fool's stupid. That fool said sandwiches. And then he was talking about the Baghdad, and he was like, Frank, go see what Kanye was that. See, how is that not funny? How is that funny? But the whole trade, man, come on now. Come on now. I'm pretty sure that Kanye watched it too. And he even laughed because, to be honest with you, I like Kanye. Kanye is like the weird kid in class that wants to express himself but doesn't know how. So the way he says it comes off as holy. Yes, I just made up a word. It comes off as an asshole. But Kanye is a very intelligent man. And Kanye, he doesn't admire Donald Trump because he's an idiot. Well, I'm sorry. The man's not an idiot. He just says idiot things. He's not saying he agree with, some of the racist stuff that he says and some of the dumb stuff that he says. What he's admiring about Donald Trump is the fact that this man is the way that he is. And he said, I'm going to become president. Watch I become president. And he did it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody keeps saying, oh, Kanye's racist, and I can't believe he is with, he's saying he agrees with what Donald Trump is saying. That man is basically admiring him because you can't do nothing but, I mean, I ain't gonna say me, but I mean, it's a lot you could say, but this man is making some of these racist idiot people. You know what they say sometimes, God looks out for I forgot what I'm saying, but they look out for, he look out for dummies or whatever, idiots or whatever. He looks out for, you know, the people who don't know, and that is a true statement. But what you do is, what Donald Trump is doing is, he's feeding on. It's some people voted for him just because they think, oh, he's a racist. Oh, he knows there's a lot of racists out there. And the way to get the racist vote is to act like you're a racist too. That's what politicians do. That is what people do. They feed on the ones who they feel like will follow them. All the people who voted for Donald Trump then vote because Donald Trump don't cater to poor people. And it was mostly poor, ignorant people, racist people that voted for him because they felt like, ooh, he's one of us. He's not. Different story for a different day. He fed on y'all to get the votes. And that's what he doing. So now we all gotta vote. But I don't know, it's like the longer he's in office, I feel like the more some of these people are waking up to go and voting, all this kind of stuff. But I don't know. So look, don't come for me unless I send for you. I promise you, with this brown liner. It's not black, it's brown. And it's brown, and I'm gonna put a lavender looking color in the middle. And so when I mix it and blend it, it's gonna look like a darker purple fading into the lavender, like how my eyes look. Trust me, and just trust me. So I'm not gonna, I don't do the whole, music playing while I look like the horse from Shrek with my hair blowing in the wind. Slow-mo so you can see the after of what it looks. I'm gonna pick the phone up and let you see how it looks. So, see. That's me after. And we're gonna put that on later, but I gotta get dressed. But yeah, so that's pretty much the video. I enjoyed talking to you guys today, and I promise you guys it's gonna be better next week because I'm gonna write down the episode of Snowfall so I can have all of the details and stuff about that. And I don't know if you guys like the chit chat get ready with me's. I'll do the chit chat gets ready with me's, or I'll go ahead and have myself together and I'll go ahead and have myself together and we can just talk like we did the last time. So I'm Brown Goddess, and I gotta get dressed and get out of this house before I be here all day. But it was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.